Hey everyone, this is Eric from the Shoot Style Sauna, bringing you another edition of our classic pay-per-view review series. Today, I'll be reviewing WWE Extreme Rules 2009. The 2009 edition of WWE Extreme Rules takes place on June 7th, 2009, and emanates from the New Orleans Arena in New Orleans, Louisiana. The show draws 9,124 fans and had a pay-per-view buy rate of 213,000. The commentary teams for tonight featured Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler for Raw, Jim Ross and Todd Grisham for SmackDown, and Matt Striker and Josh Matthews for ECW. Extreme Rules 2009 features an 8-match card featuring John Cena vs. The Big Show in a submission match, Randy Orton defending the WWE Championship against Batista in a steel cage, and Edge defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jeff Hardy in a ladder match. So let's get started. The opening match was a fatal 4-way match for the United States Championship, where Kofi Kingston defends his title against William Regal, Matt Hardy, and MVP. Now, Extreme Rules is promoted as being the night where the WWE goes extreme, and every match is supposed to have a stipulation, like a ladder match, no DQ, and so on. So in my opinion, a fatal 4-way match isn't an extreme match. However, this is a good opening match that featured 4 very talented wrestlers. The match ends after Kofi bounces off the ropes and hits Regal with a Trouble in Paradise and pins Regal for the victory and retains his title. I'm giving this match 2.5 stars. The next match was a no-holds-barred match for the Intercontinental Championship, where Rey Mysterio defends his title against Chris Jericho. Before the match, we see Jericho at the merchandise stand as he makes his way to the ring through the crowd, all while cutting a promo on Mysterio. Jericho claims that Mysterio is a liar and a hypocrite and hides behind his mask, and he vows to tear off Mysterio's mask, expose his identity, expose his true self, and end the facade forever. The match itself is great. It was a back and forth battle between 2 veterans. At this point in their careers, both men are former WCW Cruiserweight Division stars that have shaken off the Cruiserweight stigma and are both former world champions, currently interlocked in a personal rivalry over one of the most prestigious championships in professional wrestling, the Intercontinental Championship. Mysterio gets to show off his high-flying style, and Jericho showcases his technical skill and in-ring savvy. The match ends after Mysterio goes for a West Coast pop by stepping up on a chair, but Jericho counters it into the walls of Jericho. Mysterio escapes by hitting Jericho in the head with a chair. Mysterio goes for a 619, but Jericho rips off Mysterio's mask and Mysterio has to cover up his face with his hands, which allows Jericho to roll Rey up for the victory, and Jericho wins his record 9th Intercontinental Championship. I'm giving this match 3.5 stars. The next match was a Samoan strap match where the current Mr. Money in the Bank CM Punk took on the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Now, I've stated this before, take a look at my review of In Your House Mind Games and check out the Caribbean strap match. The strap match stipulation is an interesting stipulation, but doesn't produce the best matches. This match is not an exception. The main story throughout this match is how is CM Punk gonna drag Umaga around the ring in order to touch the 4 top turnbuckles. The match ends after Punk hits 3 turnbuckles and then somehow lifts the Samoan bulldozer onto his shoulders and hits Umaga with a go to sleep and hits the 4th turnbuckle for the victory. I'm giving this match a 1.5 stars. The next match is a hardcore triple threat match for the ECW Championship, where Christian defends his title against Tommy Dreamer and Jack Swagger. There is an added stipulation to this match, which is if Tommy Dreamer doesn't win the ECW Championship, then his career is over. In my opinion, if they're gonna have a career-threatening match, then it should be a one-on-one match rather than a triple threat, because the drama of a career-threatening match kinda gets put on the back burner with the addition of a 3rd competitor. This match was more of a traditional hardcore match, where there were a lot of weapons being used and wrestlers taking bumps on objects. One big move in this match was a Tower of Doom, which featured Christian power bombing Swagger and Swagger superplexing Dreamer onto a line of trash cans. The match ends after Dreamer hits Swagger with a wooden crutch, then hits Swagger with a DDT and pins him for the victory and becomes the new ECW champion and saves his career. I'm giving this match 2.25 stars. Okay, so for this next match, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Next match is a Hog Pen match where Vicky Guerrero takes on Santina Marella. However, Vicky makes the match a handicap match, adding Chavo Guerrero, and honestly, poor Chavo. He has to go into the mud and the shit in his socks. Chavo doesn't deserve this medieval torture. The match ends after Chavo throws slop onto Vicky, Santina dumps a bucket of slop onto Chavo, and Santina pins Vicky for the victory and regains the title of Miss WrestleMania. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this match was for the title of Miss WrestleMania. Miss WrestleMania. 5 stars. Just kidding. -3 stars. The next match is the Steel Cage match for the WWE Championship, where champion Randy Orton takes on the Animal Batista. The main story behind this match is that not only is Batista looking to capture the WWE Championship, but also to get revenge on Orton for attacking Batista's mentor, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. The match was pretty basic and tame for a Steel Cage match. Batista was trying to rip Orton apart, and Orton was trying to take the easy way out by escaping the cage and escaping the wrath of the Animal. The match ends after Batista hits Orton with a Batista bomb and pins Orton for the victory and becomes the new WWE Champion. I'm giving this match 2.75 stars. Now, in every right, this match should be a main event. It's a Steel Cage match. It's for the top prize in the company, and it features two men that have a storied history with a solid story going into the match. But it wasn't. It's the third to last match, in fact. But when we do get the main event, then you'll realize why they did this and why it was a good decision. The next match is a submission match where John Cena takes on the world's largest athlete, The Big Show. Now, I said this before about the Fatal 4-Way match early in the show, but a submission match is not really an extreme match. However, the story of the match kind of makes up for it. The story of this match is that Cena is physically unable to lock in his signature submission, the STF, onto The Big Show. Big Show chose this match specifically for that reason and even added the camel clutch submission into his arsenal. The match itself was pretty slow. Cena and Big Show aren't known for their technical wrestling ability, and in order to have a really good submission match, you need technical wrestlers like a Bret Hart or a Daniel Bryan. So this match was definitely all story. The match ends after Cena ties Big Show's leg into the ropes and applies the STF, which at this point is just a crossface, and Big Show taps out. Cena once again overcomes the impossible and picks up the victory. I'm giving this match 2 stars. The next match is the main event, and it is a ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship as Edge defends his title against the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. Before the bell even rings, you know this is going to be a great match. For one, it features two men who have feuded for years, both in tag team and singles competition. And secondly, it's a ladder match that features two men who are synonymous with this match. And if you weren't pumped up about this match already, the video package before the match will certainly get your blood pumping. This video showcasing the history between Edge and Jeff, accompanied with "You're Going Down" by Sick Puppies, is one of the best video packages that WWE has ever produced. It fully encapsulates the story of this match, and it also is a good reminder on how important a good video package is for a match. It adds that little extra thing that gets the viewer more invested in the match. Edge and Jeff prove that they are the masters of the ladder match. Some big moves in this match include Hardy sets up a ladder upside down in a V position and face first suplexes Edge, pinching him in the ladder. Both men are fighting atop a ladder outside of the ring, and then they tip the ladder over, crashing through another ladder. And Edge goes for a spear from the ladder, but Hardy counters it and turns it into a twist of fate. The match ends when Hardy pulls Edge through the rungs of the ladder, leaving Edge stuck, hanging in the rungs, being forced to watch as Jeff climbs the ladder and pulls down his World Heavyweight Championship. Jeff Hardy wins the match and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. I'm giving this match 4 stars. After the match, Hardy is celebrating but can barely stand. Then CM Punk's music hits. Punk is coming down to the ring with a referee and cashes in his Money in the Bank contract. Punk hits Hardy with a GTS, but Hardy kicks out. Hardy, in desperation, rolls Punk up and almost gets the pinfall. Punk kicks Hardy in the head, then hits him with another GTS and pins Hardy and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. Extreme Rules 2009 was a night of surprises. Jericho unmasked Mysterio, Batista is the new WWE Champion, Cena made Big Show submit, and a new World Champion was crowned, but quickly had his crown stolen. Match of the night was the World Heavyweight Championship ladder match. The MVP for Extreme Rules 2009 is CM Punk. He gets 2 big wins in one night and leaves the new World Heavyweight Champion. As an overall show, I'm giving Extreme Rules 2009 a grade of a C+. The show had a lot of positives, like the Intercontinental title match and the World Heavyweight Championship ladder match. It also had a fair share of negatives, like the 7-minute steel cage match and the Hog Pen Match. But overall, Extreme Rules 2009 was a pretty good show. Thanks for watching another classic pay-per-view review brought to you by us here at the Shoot Style Sauna. Please hit the like and the subscribe button down below and leave a comment on your thoughts of WWE Extreme Rules 2009 and suggest which classic pay-per-view we should review next, and we'll see you next time.